Alright, here with Craig, and this is Diary of an Angry Scottish Golfer. I'm doing a playing vlog tonight. I was hoping to play different holes than I played before, but I've come out and the course is really quite busy, so it looks like I'm probably just going to play the same holes, but the shots will be different, so wee bit of variety there. Well, I'll give you a nice little shot of the clubhouse. Look at that lovely clubhouse. Back in it now, you can get back in it and get a drink and that. Oh yeah, so if you've watched this far and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because like I really want to get the numbers up. I really want to get the number over 50. I think it's like 48 or something. Although that's really like a lot more than I ever thought would happen. Still, like, now I'm little benchmarks. I'm like, ooh, if I get over 50, that'd be fun. Yeah, and obviously the aim of the channel was to track me trying to get from 5 down to scratch, and I've got from 5 down to 4. I want to do this vlog tonight because I'm playing a medal tomorrow and I'm in the danger zone of 4.4, so play bad tomorrow and could be back to 5. But yeah, so down from 5.1 to 4.3 was the lowest, and then I went up last night, so 4.4. Still got that nice spot. Yeah, so hit my tee shot. A lovely wee flop over this bunker. This is the type of shot you want to hit on a YouTube channel, with that bunker looming ominously there. No, 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 no. Standard shot there, blocked off the planet. I'm probably not going to re-talk you through these holes, because like if you've not watched any of the videos before, go back and check out the previous videos. But I've kind of already played these holes and I've already talked through the tee shots and stuff, and like where you should go. And I've got plans to do other videos about playing them slightly differently. So yeah. Also, it was really nice a wee while ago, like 2 minutes ago. Now it's starting to rain, so that's fun. I am going to play my 6 holes, but yeah, a good shot that, eh? Hit the pin. So glad that's on camera. That's hilarious, considering the amount of howlers I hit on camera. It's like good to do something good. So we had the club championship here, or the qualifying, or we have it on. It's like it's going on over there just now. Semi-finals tonight. Obviously, the fact that I'm here alludes to how I got on. Got beat in the first round off one of the guys here. I remember here, a nice guy. Putting was incredible. He putted, hold everything he looked at. It was great to watch, but obviously not ideal if you're on the receiving end of it. But yeah, so we had the club championship qualifying. I qualified in 4th. It's top 16. I shot 2 over 2 over. And for the young lad that won it, he shot 64-68, I think, maybe 64-69. He was like a good bit under par anyway. Over here again, as per, pins at the front. I've probably got about 150, maybe a wee bit more. I'm going to try and just hike up. It's not really lying very good. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Could try and hike a 7-iron up high with a fade. Try and get it nearabouts, that's the phrase, round about the front of the green. Every time I film, I'm over here. Jesus, try to make this a bit more structured. So, points I want to cover. Yeah, I played the club championship qualifying, and honestly, the whole time I was, being perfectly honest, I was petrified. Really nervous the whole day. The greens were a lot quicker here than they had been, and as soon as I got on them, I was just knocking everything past, and I was like, oh, like I just had so many 4 or 5 foot putts for par all day, and I was just like, this is horrible. But and in qualifying events, my personal experience anyway, especially around this golf club, this year has been an exception, but previously scoring in qualifying has been horrific. It's like everybody tries not to make mistakes instead of trying to play well. Like I think I've said this previously about putting. It's really raining now. This is so annoying. It's been so nice all day. I think I said this previously about putting is like there's a difference between trying not to miss and trying to hole, and I've definitely fallen into the trying not to miss category, and it's just been hell really. And yeah, so I was really nervous throughout qualifying, even when I wasn't particularly on a score, but to me it was a score. I was just kept thinking, oh, it'd be great to shoot 70 or it'd be great to shoot 60, 69, whereas like you shouldn't. I don't think guys like the young lad around here who shot 64, he's obviously not like, oh, it'd be quality if I shot 68. He's just thinking, oh good, another birdie, or I don't really know what he's thinking. I'm gonna hit this pitch. Good putt. I know what you're thinking, by the way. You're thinking, those are white shorts. I bought them yesterday. And by all accounts, if you could see the end of my round yesterday, there's brown all the way down the back of these shorts. Because I was level par. I had one birdie, one bogey. I was level par through 11 holes. And then I finished with 5 bogeys and an 8 up the 17th. And it's interesting, right, because it plays into, I think, one of my issues is that I'm trying not to be less, which is why I'm doing this channel, but I'm very aware of what other people will say or will think about me, because around about I wasn't really anxious. I was anxious because I wasn't playing well for the 11 holes. I'd hit 4 greens or something. And I was just scrambling and scrambling and scrambling. And then it came to I think I bogeyed the 12th, which is a par 3 here, and I bogeyed the 13th. And the 14th here's a really hard hole. So I thought, oh, you're probably going to bogey this on the tee. And then I was like, well, now you're going to have 3 in a row. People are going to start to think, then I started thinking, people are going to be like, he's bottled it. And then I was like, oh, well, you're probably going to have 4 in a row then after that. Literally, as I'm walking to the 14th tee, not play the 15th, not play the 16th or whatever, and I ended up just making the same kind of loose swings that I'd made, but I wasn't getting up and down or wasn't saving it. I wasn't saving myself. So what was I getting at there? I've got white trousers. There was not brown on them, but yeah, I was very conscious that I was like, people are going to see my score online or whatever. We've got a good website here, so you can see scores coming in and stuff, and people are going to be like, oh, he's bottled it. But I didn't. I just wasn't playing well, and I was really gutted because I was like, it really bugged me, because I just felt like I'd really made an arse of it in the last few holes. But I mean, everybody does that at some point. If you've not, then you've probably not been playing golf that long, or you're very good. I'm gonna hit my shot. Never usually hit driver here, but I'm just hitting driver just because it's like one of these vlogs, so it'll be a bit of a laugh. I'm trying to hit a fade, right? So I'm gonna try and hit a fade off. I don't know what you can see in the background, but this side, the pin's up this side, so I'm gonna try and hit a big fade off there and move it back down. So last time I said that I hit a big draw though. I literally said that I wanted this vlog to have a bit more structure, and I realise I'm very all over the place again. So the things I wanted to cover off: championship that I played in, and I was really nervous, and I didn't score particularly great, but I was on scores, and then I remember thinking, oh, panic mode. So I need to try and kind of train that out of me. When you see, as I said, there's young guys at the club who just went wild, shot 64, and so I've got an idea for another video that I'm going to do, that I'm going to try and address that or work on that. What else was I saying? Yeah, the thing, so I've potentially got a guy who's playing on the European Tour and another dude who is on the Euro Pro Tour coming on the channel to just for a bit of a laugh, chat to me and stuff, and maybe play some holes. So I know what sort of things I'd like to ask these guys, but if you have any questions that you think it'd be cool to know how a European Tour player who's played in the Open thinks, then my arm hurts. I hate this side. Every time I go on this side, my nose looks huge. Ah! Oh, put it over that side maybe. That's my nose. It's just my nose. Sorry everybody, it's just my nose. The rain's clearing up a little bit. I tried to hit that fade with that driver. I just went poker straight. But yeah, like I said, I've never usually, all over the place, never usually hit driver here. I think this is why I was so bummed out yesterday, because like I didn't play well in the sweep. But I was at the range the night before, and I got a feeling that I was like, ooh, started hitting it really good. I was like, ooh, this is it. And I talked previously about don't expect anything, and I failed, because I was like, this is the feeling, this is it. You're gonna shoot 61, you're gonna be off 3. People around here are gonna ask for your autograph. I didn't think that, I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, that's what the issue was, is that I was like thinking, I was thinking, this is what it is, this is the feeling. And then I went out and it didn't come to fruition. I actually hit it quite bad, and it's like, ugh. You just kind of immediately get really down on yourself, or I did anyway. But yeah, right, positive Craig. So the pin is up on the left hand side of this tier. It's quite a sloped green, don't know if you can see that. I'm pitching down it, so it's going to want to run away. I really just need to be brave and try and land it left. So I'm going to hit a 60-degree lob wedge. I'm going to try and land it big of this little bump thing, which you can see, and land it soft, and just hope it's going to just sit down nicely. Sitting alright. I hit an alright shot. You can really end up looking really silly here. It just landed slightly left of where I was trying, and you just end up looking like a tit. That putt that you guys just seen me hit, right, that brings an interesting point, because in my head I was just thinking, oh, you're going to 3-putt this on camera. And things like that, little flash moments of like thought like that go through my head all the time when I'm playing competitive golf. And that's the thing that I think I need to really work on getting rid of, because it's like a little devil that sits on your shoulder, or sits on my shoulder, not your shoulder. You guys probably think alright stuff. I probably don't think about golf as much as I do. I'm pretty obsessed. I'm golf-cessed. Golf-cessed? Makes no sense. I could be playing really well. Say I'm like 1 under or 2 under, and I hit a shot into 10 foot. My initial thought would be, you could 3-putt this and ruin your score. Like, I once had a golf coach say to me that the way I play golf, or the way I was describing what I'm describing now, is like driving down the motorway in your car, and you're like thinking, I wonder if my wheel's gonna fall off. And that's genuinely like how it feels. Like I think the reason why I don't score as well as perhaps I could is because I think, like, I feel like I kind of tiptoe around the golf course. This all sounds really mental, because the golf course isn't a person, doesn't have feelings. But the way I see it is like, I think almost like, okay, Mr. Golf Course, like, I'm just gonna make pars and just like, please don't make me have a double bogey or something. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to take too much from you. Like, I'm not gonna take the piss and have like 5 birdies. I'm just gonna do my thing. And I kind of feel like the golf course is, this makes no sense, but this is how I've thought about it for years. Yeah, like I'm tiptoeing around the golf course. Like I just don't want to upset the golf course by having too many birdies, and then the golf course is going to like turn around and bite me. So I just feel like if I get like a 1 over or something, I'm like, yeah, that's my maximum, that's my ceiling. Which is really silly, because like, I've shot 6 under before. I've shot 65 around a course where the par was 71, and that was when someone else was literally doing the thinking for me. I played with my mate in a bounce game, and he was literally like, that's your target, hit that shot. And I was able to do it, like I could do the shots, but it's just my head. My head's just That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm talking so candidly. Well, hopefully you can see that it's candidly. Flies. I'm going to hit my tee shot. It's raining quite significantly now. Good. That's why I'm doing this, frowning, because it's raining. De Niro. Oh God, losing my mind. What was I talking about? Hit a fade there. Like I tried to hit a fade and I hit a fade. Ooh, look at this clubhouse. Look at this clubhouse. Beautiful. Imagine that was your house. Imagine getting the hive on and that. Millions of hives all about the place. Turn the heating on. Turn the heating on, love. Turn the heating on, love. Proper pissing down there. Oh God. Really? Wearing white trousers and white shorts as well. This is horrific. I hit a fade there, absolutely bombed it. Try to hit a fade, hit a fade. Oh, that's like, I always feel really embarrassed giving advice, but I realise that there's some people on the channel who have a higher handicap. Some people on the channel, I'm the only person on the channel. I realise there's some people that watch this that, this phone's not waterproof, this could be really bad. I realise there's some people on the channel that have a higher handicap than me, and they might get something out of watching me do things, even though I'm talking about like how I think negatively and stuff. There's some things that I do that good players do. For example, I wouldn't really ever just tee off in the middle of a tee box. Like I feel like teeing off on one side of the tee box promotes like a shape of shot there. For example, I teed off on the right hand side, far right hand side of the tee box, because I was trying to play a fade off this left hand bunker, and if I was trying to play a draw, I'd probably have teed up on the left and tried to hit a draw. It just gives you like a bit of a better angle to hit the shot, I think anyway. But I also, like, don't just take that from me, I learned that from a good player. I don't know if you'll watch this. Hi Neil. This isn't an excuse, but it is really raining quite a lot now. My hands are getting really wet and the club's a bit slippy, but no, it's just a gas shot. Yeah, so if you've watched this far and you've not already subscribed, please subscribe, because it's like, it doesn't cost you any money or that. It's free. If I make a par here, you have to subscribe, right? If you've not subscribed already, and I make a par here, because I've hit it into the depths of Mordor. I realise that's Game of Thrones. I've hit it into the depths of winter. Winter has come, Jon Snow. Winter has come. Let's be honest. If I make a par here, you've got to subscribe, right? I mean, come on. Come on. Be fair. Come on. Either a wee fade through that, right? Which is insane. I've really hit myself with a tree. I'm going to try and hit a snap hook down there. Get it near the front of the green. Hopefully get up and down. Oh, shit it. Well, that was embarrassing. It's not even raining anymore, I have zero excuses. Just hit a shit shot. Just hit a shit shot. No excuses, it was just a bad shot. It happens, try and move on. I'm reading this book just now anyway, or I'm not reading it, I'm listening to this book on audible.com, and it's like, it says there's a bit, it's about golf obviously, and there's a bit where it says, when you're playing good golf, you can't imagine playing bad golf. And when you're playing bad golf, you can't remember what good golf feels like. Hand grenade. I can't remember what good golf feels like. Ha! broken man tonight. Broken man. It's like I said, that book. It's funny. When you're playing good golf, you feel like you can only play good golf, and when you're playing bad golf, it just seems so far away from having anything remotely good. But yeah, it is what it is, right? I'm trying to stay somewhat positive. I feel like this video is going to be a bummer on people, bumming people out. Unless you like watching me hit horrific shots, you're going to be loving life. Although remember, I hit that one at the first, hit the flag. I did that in championship qualifying. I did that not on the first, on the 15th here. It's a par 3, right? There's water in the left, and yeah, this gives you another idea as to how bad my mindset is. So there's water on the left in the second round. Yeah, in the second round I was like 1 over par on the 15th hole, and there's water on the left. And how many times are we going to say there's water on the left? I get it. Jesus. Hit my shot up in there, and I was looking at it, I was like, here, that's good. Here, that's really good. Here, that's really good. And it went in the hole, slammed in the hole, and then shot out across the green into the rough, plugged. I was like, huh. When it's not your day, it's just not your day. I've hit driver way more tonight than I usually would. I've never hit driver this much around here. Bunker. Right, I've hung about on this green for a little while and chipped and pitched around, and I've been absolutely eaten by midges, so that's fun. Thank you very much for watching. So I'll leave my social media links down below. If you could like this video, share this video with your friends or enemies, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done it, and if you are already subscribed, please comment down below some questions for a really good golfer who has played in the Open. Otherwise, thanks very much. See you next week. Bye.